Four of Cups in reverse, recent past, not opening yourself up emotionally necessarily, but opening the door and saying, okay, well, I'll accept you into my life. This father figure, let's just say, I want to say it's a straight up father. Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Gorgeous Greek channel. We are going to do a reading for the month of January 2021. This is a general reading. What we do on this channel is we pull a soul card, which is an illustration that's intuitively interpreted for the overall energy of the month per what your soul is feeling. But then also we will go into a Celtic Cross Spread, and then that will be the overall energy for the remainder of January 2021. I want to take this time to thank all of the subscribers and those that have liked the videos that I've been posting so far. It's been really helpful for the algorithm process, and has gotten a lot of impressions for people, and I just want to thank you all for doing that. All right, Capricorn, what we have here is the same soul card that was pulled for Sagittarius. So what I'm feeling for this card is more of a grounding energy here. I think what I'm really focusing in on is this eye here, to which you have been looking into the past and figuring out what kind of solid lessons have you learned from the past that you can bring into the future. And so you're not really saying much. You're really just going back into your memory banks and thinking about things that you've had as far as experiences in your past, and how you can take these experiences and how you see the world moving forward into the future with these experiences. This is really what I'm getting from this card. I think your past experiences have been a little bit painful, hence the red in these leaves here. Some of these leaves are kind of faded, so a lot of these memories are very, very deep into your past, and some are a little bit more fresh and recently here. You don't have the ability right now to communicate to some individuals about some of these experiences, to go through a healing process at this time. I think because some of these past experiences have been so painful. However, they have changed the way you perceive the world. You're just very quiet right now, and not wanting to really express these past lessons that you've learned, but really internalize them, really understand them, and really use them to your advantage as you move forward through the month. So what we're going to do is pull the Celtic Cross Spread for you. This is the Light Seers Tarot deck. It's a very modern take on the Rider-Waite deck. Do a couple more shuffles here for you guys. I'm really curious to see how this soul card message here from our angels turns out in your Celtic Cross Spread. We're going to get a little more information about them, so what that message is. I'm going to kind of flip the cards around a little bit more here for one or two last shuffles. I'll give it one more to go. All right, Capricorn, we're looking at your overall energy at this first pull. Angels, for Capricorn's overall energy here. For Capricorn's overall energy, angels. That is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And crossing over you. Angels crossing over Capricorn at this time. And we're going to have here the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, actually, it's crossing over you, so we're going to read it upright in reverse. Significant, though, that it came in reverse initially as I pulled it. So I think that's going to be a bit more of a stronger energy here in the overall reading. Let's see how that shakes out. At your head here is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, that makes sense. And for your foot energy here at your feet, nothing wants to come out, Capricorn. You're definitely not wanting to say much this month. Page of Swords in the reverse at your feet. Not wanting to do a lot of communicating here so far with our Swords cards. Recent past, Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, yep. So you've moved on from past emotional situations. I won't do an interpretation of the cards until I have all the cards out. I like to read them all at the same time because messages can change just based on other cards that are on the table. Emperor in reverse in your immediate future here. Okay. And for Capricorn's attitude, angels. What's for Capricorn's attitude for the month? It almost came out. Yeah, these cards are not wanting to jump, Capricorn. You're kind of a little tight-lipped at this point, I'm feeling, as far as the energy here. Let's see, this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's a little bit of more of an open energy here. And your environment, a little bit more of an opening, but okay, the Moon card in the upright for your environment. Okay, good thing you're observing. And for Capricorn's hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Swords in the upright. And for Capricorn's outcome, angels. Outcome for Capricorn for January 2021. What can you tell us? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, that's your outcome energy. And underlying energies, Page of Cups. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to take a look at these for a moment and we'll see what your angels are telling you about this month here. Okay, Capricorn. So this is a very family energy kind of reading here. At your head, and this is the first court card that was pulled, is the King of Swords in reverse. So you're thinking you're thinking a little bit like I need to cut someone off out of my life, kind of thing. Not necessarily doing so permanently, but cutting them off as far as perhaps setting boundaries, but doing so in a very straight up kind of way, not really beating around the bush. And that's kind of going through your thoughts right now. This is strictly about a family situation. So there might have been some situations in the past where you have had a falling out with your family. I think it's been I want to say maybe it's within the past 4 weeks. Four of Cups in the reverse. You've kind of been open. You opened yourself up to outreach from members of your family, perhaps, and it's kind of seemed to have bitten you at this point. You're feeling a little bit of instability here. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a little bit of a family instability issue I'm getting. And there's a father figure here that's the core of it, really, that is approaching and creating that sense of instability for you in this family situation. I think that you are focusing yourself here, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, on again opening yourself up. Four of Cups in reverse, recent past, not opening yourself up emotionally necessarily, but opening the door and saying, okay, well, I'll accept you into my life. This father figure, let's just say, I want to say it's a straight up father, or some patriarchal figure in the family. Perhaps it's a grandfather, or perhaps it's like an uncle figure, but it's an elder male figure. This is the second major arcana on the table in the reverse, so it's telling me this is a patriarchal figure, and this is a figure that comes across to you as sort of emotionally unstable, emotionally immature, kind of on a power trip. And you're not really crazy about that, but you are open, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, to receiving this person and allowing them back in, but at a distance, right? King of Swords in reverse. You're trying to keep that boundary up, not be too harsh about it, but you have to be harsh about it. You're going to be harsh. You're going to be a little cutthroat if you need to, unfortunately. There's a lot of mystery around you as far as your environment here. Again, this has all come from things that have happened in the past from your family situation, and there's been confusion about it. You have questions. You have questions as to why. Why do I feel like I'm drowning in my thoughts and my memories here, my emotions here? Water under the moon is deep emotions and mystery about them, and you're trying to figure out why things have happened in the past. You've opened yourself up to things, and then why did they just not turn out the way they were expected here? With the Four of Cups in reverse and the Moon card is surrounding you. And I think, little do you know, there's a lot of others that are going through the same thing as you within your immediate family circle here. A lot of these individuals here are feeling the same thing. As you can see, this kind of balance between the Moon and this large pentacle here around the family circle in these cards, really showing me that this imbalance here, this balancing act that's happening. If you could see the balancing on the Two of Pentacles here, both sides of the equation, you and your family members that surround you are really wondering what the heck is going on with this patriarchal figure on this power trip. And so that's surrounding you. Your hopes and fears, you are worried about overthinking this. You don't want to overthink this anymore. You're thinking a lot about it. You're thinking, okay, what should I do in this situation? What should I do in that situation? And that's exactly what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to, underlying energy here, Page of Cups, you're trying to, move forward in life, be a little more playful, if you will, kind of move on and be playful, live your dreams out. Really, that's kind of what this card is really telling me. You're trying to live out your dreams and move on. And Two of Pentacles in the upright, crossing over you. You're trying to move on and balance your life out. There's rough waters that you've been through here, and this card in the Rider-Waite deck has rougher waters in the background. You've been through the rough waters. You've kind of balanced your way through it, danced through it, and you're kind of wanting to just not think about that anymore, right? You're wanting to not think about the past, not dwell on it so much. Soul card here, looking to the past, right? You're not wanting to look past, at that pain in the past any longer. I think my advice, and what's at your feet is probably some really good advice, is not thinking so much about it, not doing too much analysis here, as this figure in the Page of Swords reverse is doing, but really just focusing on your things like your self-image. Let's just say maybe you do a little bit of self-care, which you probably will be doing some of this self-care with this Ace of Pentacles in the upright. You might be treating yourself a little bit more, taking care of yourself, taking more, let's say, baths or something like that, going out and doing some therapy, shopping, starting to do new exercise regimens, or doing some meditations or things like that. But the universe is giving you opportunities to improve your personal health, to get your mind off of the things. And so that's what you're doing at your feet here. These two powerful cards, these two cards are very powerful together, because it's telling me that you have the skill set here to focus on your appearance or self-reflection, whatever image you're projecting onto the world. That's what you're focusing on right now, in order to give yourself the strength and the confidence to not fall for this immature power trip type patriarchal energy. This could also be in Aries as well, since the Emperor's in the reverse. Emperor card would be an Aries card. But I would be very much focus on what opportunities the universe is giving you, solid opportunities, and you're open to this. Four of Pentacles in the reverse at your attitude. Your attitude is you're open to this and you're looking for it. I say, grab onto it. Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the upright. Grab onto that opportunity, fly away. Chase those dreams, live those dreams, and the universe is giving you those opportunities. So you got to do it. You don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck here. And clearly, according to the spread is telling me that that's your fear. Right there. Your hope is that, your hope is that, like, the more worrying you do about this situation, you might be able to come up with a solution. But King of Swords in reverse, you don't see all good and happy and positive options or things that you can say that will really change the situation or put the emotional ease on those around you. And so that's why you're kind of, moving beyond it and choosing yourself and choosing your dreams, and just thinking to yourself, right? What can I do? What can I do now to make myself happier? How can I approach life and live life in a more flirtatious, joyful, youthful type way? Page of Cups in the upright. Okay, Capricorn. So, I think my best advice is to live young, live free. Your pages, stay in that page energy, and take the opportunities as they come. Page energy, jump on opportunities from the universe, and you will be okay to go. And you can't change anybody. You can only lead by that example. Okay, so, all right, Capricorn. Thank you again for all of your likes and your subscribes too. You guys are great. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day.